Hey Gearheads, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be discussing a very interesting topic on symptoms of a failing transmission. Picture this, you're on a road trip, the highway stretches endlessly ahead, and your car is purring along beautifully. Until suddenly, it jolts, hesitates, and refuses to accelerate smoothly. Your heart skips a beat. What's going on? Chances are you've just met the early warning signs of a failing transmission, one of the most expensive and essential components of your car. Today, we're going deep into the symptoms of a failing transmission, not just listing them, but breaking down why they happen, what they feel like, and why you should never ignore them. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share the video. So, let's begin. Symptom 1, the dashboard warning light. Your car doesn't have feelings, but if it did, the warning light would be its cry for help. On many vehicles, the transmission warning light appears as a small gear-shaped symbol. Others may simply flash the check engine light. When it comes on, it's telling you that sensors have detected abnormal transmission behavior. Maybe it's overheating, maybe fluid levels are low, or maybe gears are slipping. Symptom 2, slipping gears. Have you ever felt like your car suddenly loses its grip on reality? You're driving steadily, and suddenly it feels like the engine is revving, but the wheels aren't catching up. That's gear slipping. A transmission in good health should lock each gear firmly until you, the driver, or the automatic system changes it. But when it slips, it means the gears aren't engaging properly. Why does this happen? Common causes include worn-out gears, low transmission fluid, or issues with the clutch in manual cars. Symptom 3, delayed or rough shifting. Another red flag is when your car doesn't shift smoothly. For example, you press the accelerator, expecting a quick gear change, but instead, the engine revs loudly before the car finally catches up. That's called delayed shifting. Symptom 4, leaking transmission fluid. This is one of the easiest symptoms to spot, if you know what to look for. Transmission fluid is typically red or pink and has a sweet smell. If you see a bright red puddle under your parked car, that's not just any leak, it's your transmission bleeding. Why is this so dangerous? Because fluid is the lifeblood of the transmission. It cools it, lubricates it, and keeps it working smoothly. Here's the scary part. A $50 fluid top-up today could prevent a $3,000 transmission replacement tomorrow.
Symptom 5, strange noises. Every car has its unique hum, but a failing transmission often creates sounds that stand out: grinding, whining, clunking, or buzzing. A whining noise usually means low fluid or a worn-out torque converter. A clunking sound when shifting gears suggests worn internal parts. A humming or buzzing could be failing bearings or pump problems. And remember, your car is always talking to you. It just doesn't use words. Learn its language. Symptom 6, burning smell. Let's talk about the nose test. If you catch a burning odor, something like burning rubber or hot metal, it could be your transmission fluid overheating. This usually happens when the fluid is old, dirty, or running low. Overheated transmission fluid loses its ability to lubricate and cool, which quickly damages internal parts. Symptom 7, sluggish acceleration. Ever press the gas pedal but your car responds like it's half asleep? That's another transmission red flag. The transmission's job is to transfer power from the engine to the wheels. If acceleration feels weak, hesitant, or unresponsive, the transmission may not be delivering power efficiently. Symptom 8, total failure to move. The most obvious and severe symptom is when your car refuses to move at all, whether forward or backward. You press the gas, the engine revs, but the car stays in place like it's stuck in glue. At this point, the transmission may be completely gone. Unfortunately, this usually means towing your car to the mechanic and preparing for either a rebuild or full replacement. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share the video. Why you should never ignore these symptoms. Here's the truth. A failing transmission doesn't fix itself. Ignoring the signs only makes things worse and more expensive. Think of it like a health problem. A small cough today might be curable with rest and medicine, but ignore it for months and it could develop into something far more serious. The same goes for your transmission. Small issues like low fluid or minor slipping can often be fixed affordably if caught early. Preventive tips. So, how do you protect your transmission? Here's a few golden rules. Check fluid levels regularly. Low or dirty fluid is the #1 cause of transmission failure. Service on schedule. Follow your car's maintenance plan for fluid changes and inspections. Don't overload your car. Towing or carrying more than your vehicle's limit puts extra stress on the transmission. Listen and feel. Pay attention to changes in sound, shifting, and performance. Act early. At the first sign of trouble, get it checked. Don't wait until it's too late. Your transmission is like the unsung hero of your vehicle, working tirelessly, hidden from sight, making sure every drive is smooth. But when it fails, the entire driving experience crumbles. So next time you notice something unusual, don't just crank up the radio and ignore it. Investigate, take action, and keep your transmission healthy. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep your car in top gear. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more car care tips. Your support will help keep the content coming. Stay safe and see you in the next one.